Hello YouTube, here's the tutorial video on my LEGO Power Function setups to help you control your creations better. So, I'll be showing you a tutorial in this video of my side-to-side, steering wheel, and joystick setup. So, they're basically really easy to remove and stuff and build, so let's get started. First thing though is you don't want to use these nubs to control forward and backwards, so simple ways to just make something like this. An axle, just poke it in, it's really simple, do that. Then you have a forward backward joystick. So to make the side to side, you basically do this. You attach that, and then let's see. You have one of these extender with two converter pegs inside, and you do that. Take a 4-long axle, rest it in there, you may have to hold it, and then you make this and just put that on there, and then you attach another one of these. This does not have to, these can both be blue, I just didn't have another blue one. And actually the best way is to pull it off real quick and then put it on. And then you put on a gear this size. So once you do that, we're going to make this. So you need this piece attached with a 2-long peg and one of these spacers. Attach that on here. Then you have a 5-long, well, let's do this. Take a 5-long axle, insert it in as far as it goes, then put on one of these skinnier spacers, then a thicker spacer, and this is where you try to get the joystick as straight as possible before putting on another one of these gears. And I think that is it. So you take this 5-long lifter arm and attach it on, and it'll be solid. Side to side works good. This forward and backward one works good too. So removing it is very simple. You just pull this all off. Sometimes a peg will be left behind. You just put that on there, and then you take this off and put it on there. So very simple. Then this next one, the steering wheel. So what you do first is you take a 7-long lifter arm with a friction pin in the first and fourth hole and attach it like this. Then you take one of these pieces with these converter pegs in both holes, like so, and attach it right here. Then you take a 7-long axle, just a sec, put it in here and attach a spacer to the end. Like that. And then take a skinny spacer, put it on here. Then this is a part where, depending on what you have, you can use either this or this, and if you use this, you need 2 of these ball joints with a cross piece, which I don't have, so I use this. So you attach this on here, like so. Then you have one of these black ball joints and a cross piece ball joint on here, so you attach the cross piece into the controller and take the peg and put it into here. Then you take a spacer, a wheel, and then you can use either a spacer or nothing in here, but I choose to put a gear because it looks kind of cool. So that's the steering wheel. Works good. Steering wheel setup. So now onto, that's easy to remove too. You just pull that out, pull it out. Done. Now to the joystick. This one's a lot more complicated than the other ones. So yeah, you're gonna need quite a bit of Technic parts. So find a starting place in just a second. Alright. So what you want to do here is you want to... I'll make this side first. So you take a 5x3 L piece with a non-friction pin and a axle with a skinny spacer on each side like that, and it's pushed flat. And then when you put this on, it will line up like that. Then you take this with one of these colored ones. I think they have less friction than the blue ones, and you insert that like that. Take a non-friction pin. These are all non-friction things to make it smooth. So you take a smaller 2x4 L piece and with a non-friction pin in that hole and attach that into the top hole. Okay, so now to the other side. You connect them in at the end. Let's do this. So you basically take a 7 long lifter arm, put these in the first and fourth hole, and then take one of these, put it in. It's a 3 long axle with the nub at the end, and that nub should be there to keep it in place, and you attach this like that. So then you basically attach a skinny spacer down here. Then you make this. You'll need one of these 3 long lifter arms. Put another spacer on the end just to hold it in place. Then, let's see, take one of these pieces with a peg like this in it. Peg with the half lifter arm peg in it, and you insert that in the second to last hole, like so. Then you take this 5 long lifter arm and a 5 hole lifter arm, 5 long axle, and you line this all up and put a half spacer lifter arm, then another half spacer in between these two, between the controller part, like that. Push it all the way in, and then put another half spacer on the end to hold it in place. Then this piece, you want to line this thick hole up with this, and actually that was a 5 long. Okay, so you take this and just push it into here. It's a 6 long axle this time. Then you take one of these. It can be either this piece or 2 spacers. Put it on there. A skinny spacer. One of these pieces. And then you do this. These should line up. If you do everything correctly, and then you basically put one of these through a 3 long axle with a nub at the end, stopper kind of thing. Then you push this through the 2. So this was down here. You just lift it up, line it up, and actually, one correction. I believe you take this and put it on without the spacer. Put the spacer at the end. Yeah, that seems to work a little bit better. Do that, and then put on your joystick, which is just this on here. And then you can attach anything. I choose to use this because I can build it up and make it longer for my claw machine. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I would say this is not ideal for cars, but these two are. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and that's pretty much it. Bye.